Hey y'all, Jen Hernandez, Loan with Jen. What is earnest money when you're purchasing a home? What does that mean? Stay tuned. Okay, we're back. What is earnest money? The definition of earnest money is it's a good faith deposit. It's given in good faith, given in earnest, that's why it's called earnest money, to the seller at the time of presenting an offer on a home. So when the seller accepts the offer, the earnest money is given to the title company to hold in escrow. So it's held by a different person. It's not held by the seller. And it's normally 1% of the purchase price. Now, as a side note, that's a way that you could possibly get the seller's attention on an offer. If there's multiple offers, is up the earnest money. Just a quick comment, side note about that. But typical in at least my market is 1%. Again, defer to the experience of your local realtor and your local professional for that. Now, how do I pay the earnest money? The earnest money is paid, now this is a lender telling you this. If it's cash, you can do what you want, but the lender wants it to be a personal check, or you could do a wire to the title company, or a cashier's check, any of those three. Now, our preference is a check. We have to source where all money comes from. So this is very important. You want to pay attention to this super important point. For a lender, if you're getting a loan, the earnest money must come from the individual getting the loan. It's problematic, and we're going to ask you for a lot of extra documentation if it's from anybody else, if it's from the realtor, if it's from a friend, if it's from a parent. Just, sometimes clients can't find their checkbook and they want to hurry up and make an offer, and so they're like, oh hey, just write me a check really quick. Well, that's a problem because they're not the borrower, you are. So check with your local lender before you write that check. I know things are moving super, super quickly in real estate and everyone's excited, and y'all just might not think about what a lender is gonna care about. So definitely money orders, super problematic. Do not do a money order. We'd rather see you go get a cashier's check from your bank instead of doing a money order. So that's super important, okay? Make note about that. Now, the earnest money is applied to your down payment. So let's say on a $250,000 house, you put up $2,500. That $2,500 is credited to you the day of closing. So whatever your total cash to close is with your down payment and closing costs, that $2,500 is just applied to the bottom line, okay? Now, again, remember, depending on the terms of the contract, there might be some ways in which your earnest money can be refunded if you don't go forward with the transaction. You just want to make sure that all dates and deadlines, financing deadlines and deadlines within the contract are met. Otherwise, the seller possibly could keep that money. So again, rely on your local realtor, your local lender to get you through the dynamics of earnest money and how it's applied, etc. But those are definitely the basics. Talk to your local lender. Talk to you soon. Legacy Mutual Mortgage is an equal housing opportunity lender. The opinions expressed here do not reflect those of Legacy Mutual Mortgage.